everyone, and welcome to another exciting video about Albion Online. So in today's Island Series video, we're going to be covering labourers in detail. So this is sort of like a basic to intermediate, because I'm not actually going to discuss everything right up to tier 8 for the labourers. But yeah, we'll cover it pretty much up to around about the tier 5 mark. So basically, yep, just build a fresh house, and it's expert level. So an expert house which is using tier 5 resources. So basically you would use tier 2 to build the just to build the starter house, and then the journeyman house you'd do sandstone blocks or whatever else it asks for, and then yeah, tier 4 the travertine blocks and whatever else it asks for. And yeah, and then the expert house requires the granite blocks and whatever else. So basically you can see it doesn't change too much, but it does actually go up in logs and rough stone every time you upgrade it, so you need more and more of those too. But yeah, every time you upgrade it, it'll just ask for the next tier of the stone blocks, but the same quantity. So okay, so before we hire our labourers, we need to throw down some furniture. Pardon me. So I'm going to be putting 3 labourers in here, so we need 3 beds to start with. And they're only going to be tier 2 labourers, so just to save a bit of money at the moment because I'm a bit short on silver, we'll just throw down our startup beds, which I normally just use a tier 4 and a tier 4 table, because I've done this quite a few times already. So basically, when you click this little scroll thing at the front, it brings up this menu here, and it tells you how many furniture items you can put in, how many residents can access it. That's like players, so you could have like 7 friends or 7 guild mates or a mixture, and you can give them all access to this house, so that they could like have access to the chest, or they could help you out with your labourers or whatever. And I'm pretty sure at this point expert house unlocks that 3rd labourer, and even if you go to a tier 8 house, I don't think you can actually hire any more labourers. So tier 5 is like sweet spot sort of thing. Obviously once you've get your labourers up in level, like tier 6, tier 7, tier 8, you might want to think about upgrading the house a bit more, because you'll get more back out of your journals, but we'll cover that in a sec. So anyway, we're not going to upgrade. We now want to hire, so we've got our 3 beds for 3 labourers, and also a table. And a table will cover up to 4 labourers. So click on this little scrolly thing again. Now several different ones. The lumberjack is for the woodcutters. Yep, stonecutter obviously for stonecutters. And prospector is for miners. Cropper is for fibre harvesters. Gamekeeper is for people going out killing animals and skinning. Mercenary is for when you're just out killing pretty much anything in the world, whether it be other players or dungeons or animals or whatever. Blacksmith, that's for when you visit the I'm trying to think of the name of it now, the Warrior's Forge, and you make plate armor and stuff, and weapons like a sword or a mace or something like that, and that'll then you can like hand the journals back to them, and you'll basically get resources back. So I should have covered that. So basically, lumberjack will give you wood back when you fill a journal up. Stonecutter will give you stone back, etc., etc. Okay, and it's normally about 22 hours for the journal to be completed by the labourer. So it's not like you can just keep continually throw journals at them all day long and you'll get masses of resources. It doesn't work that way. The Fletcher, let's have a look. It's not going to tell me. Let's have a look. Fletcher is anything made at a hunter's lodge will increase fame to fill the journal, and then you actually get a mixture of stuff back. So even if, say, you just use leather at the Hunter's Lodge to create armour, to fill that journal, when you hand that journal in, you'll actually end up getting wood back, cloth back, leather, maybe not cloth, but yeah, actually you might get all 4. I think we're going to check that in a minute though. This video will be a little bit lengthy for what it is, but I just want to cover everything. And the imbuer is the one that covers the Mage's Tower. So everything crafted at the Mage's Tower. Now with these journals, you do, so it's a little bit funny, you got to read them carefully, because I do know that, pretty sure the tier 2 for the crafting ones, like the imbuer and the Fletcher and the blacksmith, actually have to be crafting tier 2 stuff. You can't just go craft tier 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 and get fame for it. You actually have to craft that particular tier. So yeah, you do have to sort of, if you've been in the game for a while and done some crafting, you do actually sort of have to go a bit backwards and craft lower tier stuff. Okay, and the tinker, oh god, now I've got to think. Tinker is the toolmaker, I think. Yeah. So yeah, anything crafted at the toolmaker of that tier will fill that journal, and then yeah, you'll get a mixture of resources back. I don't actually have a tinker, and I don't actually really care personally, but that's just me. So I've basically already got every single labourer, but I don't have the tinker. I ended up getting rid of him. I was just not interested in it. It's just, yeah, wasting my space at the moment. Maybe later in the game, you know, we'll see what happens, but it's just not really a concern for me. I do have a fisherman, barely use it because, yeah, just there's no time left to fish at the moment, unfortunately. There's just way too much going on. So what we're going to do in this building is, I do actually already have one gamekeeper, but what I want to do is I want to go really hard now because I'm working on my war bow and everything, and also want to start crafting and building up all my leather armors. So yeah, I'm going to have to start really going out and hunting animals pretty hardcore. So we will hire ourselves a gamekeeper, actually free to be exact. So yeah, just need to pick a good spot for him. Maybe about there. So it costs a little bit of silver, and it will be, once you hire them, it does take half an hour before they deploy. So we'll just go down, hire another one. Normally what I like to do is I like to leave a bit of space in there, just so there's a bit of clicker in, but I will actually put them right next to each other this time because they're all 3 are going to be the same. And then that leaves me a little bit extra space to fiddle around. Hopefully I'll pick the right one. I'm a bit busy yapping away. Yep. Let's check that I did get that right, didn't I? Yeah, harvesting hides, so skinning. Yep, cool. I picked the right one. You can actually pick them all up, pick the labourers up and move them. I'm not sure if I can do it if they're not here yet. We'll see. Oh yeah, we can. There we go. So actually, yep, I'm going to move them roll right into the corner. Whoop. Yep. I want as much room as I can get. Alright, so that way I can just come in and go bang, bang, bang. Now, what I normally do is I'll whack a chest down next to them, around about there somewhere will do. And that way what I can do is when I fill up my journals, I can just go to the chest, grab the journals out, and then I can go hand journals to them. So yeah, we are going to have to actually buy some novice ones and fill them up. This is not going to happen today, unfortunately, because I do have to head out shortly to the hospital. So just buy a couple here. What have we got so far? Whoa, that'll do. Now, oh yeah, this is going to be a lengthy video. So basically, you can come back over here now, click on this scroll. I'm losing my voice a bit. So I've only used up 5 furniture pieces, okay? So that leaves us 9. However, if we click back on these dudes, manage, you see how you've got the happiness? Now what will happen is the happier the worker is, the more you're going to get back from your journals when they go on missions, and probably the more successful the mission will be. So what we need to do is get some trophies. Trophies add a small amount of happiness up to 3 labourers of the correct type and can make labourers even happier than usual. Okay. So the beds are obviously giving us more than enough happiness for everyone because they've all got 100 or 100. So now what we need to do is we need to go buy, and what we can actually do is, this is a tier 5 expert house building, so we can actually go get tier 5 trophies. I might actually have some. I'll just pause the video for a minute and go check my chests, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I had a general knowledge one which we'll use, but I don't actually have a spare stuffed bear trophy, so I'll come to the marketplace and we'll just grab one of them for 54,000 silver. And I shall pause the video and be right back. Okay, we're back at the house now. We can put our trophies in. I'm just trying to work out where to put them. I reckon I'll put them up against this wall where the gamekeepers are. Oh, I hope I picked the right one. I did. Cool. Stuff boar place. Just got to rotate it. There we go. Oh, there you go. Lovely trophy there. Now, okay, so that's down. Let's see what difference that's made. So that gives us 10 happiness. Now, I didn't actually buy 2, but I've tried it and it hasn't worked. It hasn't increased it to like 20 or something. So that one trophy will give them all 10 happiness. So the next step, we'll just throw down a general tome of knowledge, which adds a small amount of happiness to all types of labourers for up to 3 labourers. So just pardon me. There we go. Wipe that down there. Now what I'll do this time is I'll put 1 down. We'll check it again. So it's 15, and they'll all be the same course. We can just really quickly check it. There we go. Yep, see, 15. And like I said before, we have to wait that 30 minutes once we hire them before they're available to go out and work for us. Alright, so we'll place the other one. Just to, doesn't matter where we put it because it's not going to work anyway, unless it makes a liar of me. See, so yeah, still 15. So there's no change. You don't have to go out and buy 20,000 trophies to try and increase it. It's just not going to happen. So we'll go pick that up. So that's that part done. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll do a bit of a tour of the island. And we'll start right over the edge here because I haven't actually collected any of the journals today. So this is a full tour. This is everything on my island that I do every single day. So we'll just make a bit of space there. Should have emptied my bags first, not to worry. So yep, so you can see there this guy's a tier 5 to tier 6, and that's what we get out of a tier 4 book. And you know, the commons and the rare and the exceptional, they're just extra bonuses. It's awesome when you get them, but yeah, you don't always get them. So just throw all this stuff back in if I can find it all. There we go. Cool. We did get 1 exceptional out of those 3 workers. That's not too bad. So I'll move on to the next building. That was the prospectors, because I've done a lot of mining, so yeah, I decided to sort of go in there and throw in some extra prospectors to try and speed things up a bit. And just park at the door of our ox. Okay. So yeah, as I was explaining earlier, you get a bit of a mixture, even if what's the Fletcher do again? Hunters. So like, even if you go to the Hunter's Lodge and you just use your lever to make armors, you're going to get a mixture of stuff back when you hand the journal in. So I've got some wood and some iron bars and stuff. So there we go, we just advanced a tier. How exciting. Awesome. See, and there it basically tells you possible returns. So, yep. And there are more. You will get exceptional drops as well. It's just no space on the screen. So. That's that one. Oh, yeah. My inventory's a little bit messy at the moment. Alright, so we've got plenty of those. That's good. So we've got some mercenaries over here. So tier 4, we've got 1123 silver back. So I'll send him out. And I'd say that's probably because of his happiness level. It's only like 15, so. Well, we got 2200 on that one. That's pretty good. Oh, my voice is going. Sorry about that, guys. I've had pretty bad throat for a few weeks, so hasn't been very pleasant. Whoops, where is the building? So as you can already see, I've got heaps and heaps of labourers, and you do, you know, if you're doing this every day and you do a lot of gathering, you can make a lot back. So this is like pretty much, obviously you have to buy the journals, it costs you money, but it's free money. You know, once you've bought those journals once, you just keep coming back, and it's just free resources and journals over and over and over, because you get a journal back every time. Even if the mission fails, you actually still get a journal back, so that's good. Oops, click on the wrong guy. Okay, I do like to try and keep this organised as I go, so. So obviously, yeah, these guys are like pretty high level. Like, this one's nearly tier 7, but yeah, I'm just like really trying to get that tier 4 stuff back at the moment, because I don't have much time for gathering either at the moment. So, because I will be, like I said, going out and hitting the skinning really hard. Alright, here we go. The cotton lady. As you can see, I've been pretty busy. I've got 191 full channels there. That's going to keep me busy for a while. And yeah, I've run out of fishing channels, so I can't feed the fishermen at the moment. It's a hard life. Look. So basically, I don't know, if you're heavy into the skinning, you'd probably want a few buildings with the gamekeepers, you know, so that you can just buy, I don't know, maybe 50, 60 journals and just fill them up and just keep taking them into the workers. You could make an entire island if all you do in the game is kill animals and skin them. You could make your entire island with houses and just hire, well, probably end up with, how many blocks have we got? 1, 2, 3. Oh god, that's too many. It's a bit hard to see on there. We'll just go. We'll do a count, real fast count, just to see just how powerful this could be if you just focused on one. So yep. So you can have 2 buildings there, 2 houses there if you want. This is a maxed island as well, so it's stage 6 of 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, it's not one of those. Right. 8, 9, 10. So 11, unless I've missed something. So let's just say build 11 expert houses, for example. You could hire like 33 gamekeepers, so it's like 33 journals every day. And just say the tier 4 books. Man, that's like nearly 1,650 hide back. And some of that you're going to get like the uncommon and the rare and the exceptionals, that's pretty good. Obviously, yeah, it's 33 is a lot of journals to fill, but you have to just try it out a bit. Even if if you wanted to do it and you do a couple of buildings at a time, hire some labourers, see how long it takes to fill the journals, and see what best suits your own needs, basically. You know what I mean? So anyway, where were we? So, done that building there. So now we're back to doing some mercenaries. So I actually wanted to try tier 5 ones, but yeah, it's not too bad. 1746. Nothing to jump up and down and celebrate about. Oh, we leveled though. Sweet. Tier 6. Yeah, I always like to try and drop everything back, but having said that, I'm not going to, because I'll leave them in my bags, because sometime today I'd have to go to hospital for a while. But yeah, when I come back, I'll try and get some hunting done, and I'll fill up both gamekeeper and mercenary. So basically 2 for 1 deal on that one. What are we doing? Okay. Starting to lose focus here. Too early in the morning for me. Alright, so I need to move a few things around here. And as you can see, this is like some of the stuff I just put it back in here that I've been getting, and then once it gets to a certain level, I'll just pull it all out and put it into the proper chests that I've got on my island all sorted out for ore, cotton, planks and stuff like that. But yeah, the labour system, very powerful. Obviously, yeah, as I discussed, it's sort of like, it is an investment. You have to buy a stack load of journals really to, unless you've got the time to fill around with every single day and just use one journal and quickly go craft. I don't have that time, so it's sort of like I just do things in bulk, get it done. So, what have we done here? Oops, we've put the wrong journal in the wrong. No, that's right. I don't know, what did we do there? Done something. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's all good. Not a problem. Right, so that's it. So that's obviously all the people that have been following me so far know that I've got 3 islands, but I haven't actually put houses on the other 2 islands yet. Sort of a little bit up in the air on what I'm going to do with the islands. It's it's a bit of a tough call. I'd like to say I'll just quickly go through and show you what's going on the farm here. Got some pigs and horses and oxes breeding at the moment. On the other 2 islands, I've actually ended up ripping the carrots up on one of them, and yeah, I'm just going hard on the herbs at the moment. So just trying to max out herbs on all 3 alts up to level 100. My future plans would sort of be, I'd love to really get one of these islands over to Carleon, but yeah, we're just going to have to think carefully on that one, I think, at the moment, because the problem with that is, once you do that, if you want to try to transport something from one island to the other, you're going to have a fee, a silver fee, so you got to sort of think about that. Of course, you don't have to do it that way. You could jump on your mount and travel all the way to wherever the other island is, but that's yeah, not exactly a great plan. So, and there was another thing that I was idea I was toying with was putting an island over. Just gotta check some notes here. What have we got? Martlock. So over in Martlock, you can actually get a 20% return rate bonus on lever without using focus points. So what this will mean is if I transfer one of my islands over to the Martlock area, I can take all my lever there and I can basically refine it into, well, sorry, hides. Take all my hides there and refine it into leather, and I'll get that extra 20% return rate, which is pretty big deal. So that's sort of something that I'm toying with at the moment. Just for now, in between, I'll probably just end up hoofing it on with me mount and go for a bit of a ride with a full load of hides, and yeah, it's not much you can do, you know, just gotta try to get the best value out of the game you can. So it takes a bit of extra time, but you also get a whole heap of resources back. So alright, so this pretty much concludes this video. I hope everyone finds this video to be really useful. It was a bit on the lengthy side, but we got through it, we got it all done, so I'm pretty happy with that, and I'm pretty sure I've covered everything. But we'll just come back into this house. This house here is the main one, and I've actually got it to master's level, which is tier 6. And as you can see, the labour account is still only 3 and the furniture is still only 14 out of 14. But from the tier 5 expert, it's actually added the availability for a 1 extra resident, which is just another player in the game to be able to use it as a home. So, or access it, sorry. Actually be able to access it and go in the building. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And also, like, upgraded the beds and table and stuff to tier 6 as well. That's why I get such a great yield back here, and why they're pretty happy. They got their 300 of 300. I'm pretty sure if I only had the tier 5 stuff, it's only 250 out of 300. So yeah, it does pay to remember to upgrade your furniture to match the tier level of your house. It looks like we need another trophy in here. So yeah, while we're here as well, the tier 6 journals are like 8,000 silver each. So yeah. Obviously, once you start like filling up your tier 5, tier 6, tier 7, tier 8 journals, you're looking at absolutely massive bonuses in silver. Seriously, massive. Obviously, you know, tier 6 and up is definitely high risk stuff, okay, because you have to go deep into PvP territory to do it. But yeah, tier 5, you can do that pretty safe, you know. You still got to keep an eye out that these crazy PvP people in the yellow zones don't come after you and kill you just for kicks. Because if you get killed in the yellow zone by another PvP player, you still lose 10% of your inventory items plus 10% damage on all your gear you're wearing. So, but the good news is you're not going to lose everything. Once you start going in the red zones and the black zones, you get killed, you lose a lot by another player, that is. If you get knocked out by a mob, it's not quite so serious, but it will also leave you vulnerable to any PvP players that come riding past. So. Alright, so thanks for watching. I hope everybody finds this video really useful. It was pretty much basic to intermediate, so it did cover a lot of stuff. If anyone has any questions, just drop a comment down below the video, and as per usual, I'm pretty good. I normally answer everything within at least 12 to 24 hours. If I did miss anything, please let me know in the comments below, because, you know, I can always, you know, go back and do another video on it and upload it to replace this one, so it's all good. Because I'm doing these videos to help people, so... Because I sort of found when I came into the game, there was a lot of information, and watching other YouTubers has actually helped me a lot as well. So, yeah. And I just like to record the videos. Mostly I prefer doing, you know, the dungeon videos and stuff, and exploration, going out gathering and that. But yeah, you know, providing information to people to explain things properly is very important as well. So, alright, hope you have a great day, night, and I'll catch you in the next exciting video of Albion Online by MMO Gameplay.